getting ready to go to bed, but
I wouldn't doubt it. We'll be the scragglers picking up the crazies that stay up late.
Oh, hell, man. Dino and Sniffer in the house. Hell yeah.
Right. What's that buggy you got back there? Is that a...
That's an original B4.
The B4 associated? Yeah, nice. Very nice.
One of the, let's see, what is it? It's the mid-motor stadium truck. I built it. I haven't even painted the body. It's been sitting in the shelf for about 2 years.
Right.
Oh,
hey, yeah. I just got a notification you went live.
Cool. Oh, there's Mikey.
In the house.
Mikey's up in here. What's going on there, Mikey? There's Gavin.
I think we're live, Mikey. I think that's what's happening. I'm not sure though.
It maybe. I don't know. It's the YouTube world. Who can tell?
That's right. Gavin, what is up?
Yeah, Leon sent me a message. He didn't even get Zach's notification until it was over.
Yeah, speaking of which, Zach, I show up on your live and you're like, well, I'm out. Peace out. I'm done. Sniffer's here. It's time to leave. See how you are.
Oh, Zach's on. There's Brant. What's up, guys?
You doing any shooting tonight, Rex?
I've just been out in the garage playing with a 30.
You got a setup in your garage?
Well, it's like 9 meters. So that's whenever I shoot the small targets.
Don't tell people that. They'll tell the world that you always shoot short. You know, everybody.
Well, I've been known to fall short, so. What you shooting?
Smo special right here.
Oh, dude, that thing's sweet.
Isn't it? That's pretty, man.
Let's see here. What have I got laying up here? It must be in my van. I got the Lightning I always carry with me to show to people. Or not the Lightning, hot rod. That's it.
The hot rod. Yeah, that's what this one is. 90 mil. I love it. I was like, can you build me a 90 mil in polycarbonate? He said, let me try. So this is what I got. He tried to not charge me for it.
No,
I was like, no. I bought a couple other frames from him, and I was like, asked him how much, and obviously he was only charging me for the frames I was buying, and I'm like, here you go, keep the change. He's like, no, man.
But, dude, the very first win I've gotten from all the ones I bought into, the ones I've tried to win. I won one from Smo on one of his lives, and I ended up getting the 2 for $30 because I'm not going to let the man pay for shipping.
Right.
I ain't do that.
Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, I don't know why, but Rex was like, "Hey, go live with me." The dude is crazy. I don't understand.
Why not? I mean, hell.
You were up here. Now you have me on your live. You've just gone down notches again, right? You used to hang out with
good folks. Coming from the guy that totally ignored me at Hocking Hills. I don't want to hear that.
I didn't ignore you. I just didn't know you.
Yeah, you ignored me.
I was like, hey, don't talk to me, or just, you said hi, and I was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just kept on walking, nose in the air.
Mm-hmm. That's how I do.
Yeah, you was hanging around with Nathan. You was a big dog then. I mean,
that's right. Man, Nathan, I know I've mentioned this before, but when I got there, I was so nervous. I started shooting up at the range, and like guys kept showing up, and I'm literally holding on to one of my frames. I had my tomahawk out, and I went to shoot, and I realized like there's some guys behind here watching me. And I didn't want to look like a freaking fool. So, I'm trying to shoot at decent range stuff. The range was nice and long. But anyway, the first shot I took, sling went flying out of my hands. And I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. I turn around. And sure enough, it is. It's Nathan, Tim, Smo, like all the guys, man.
Oh, yeah.
all these guys. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm so freaking nervous. Yep. Here we go. Awesome.
Oh,
couldn't even grip my own slingshot.
Dude, I stood around for probably about an hour first tournament, like you, didn't know anything about it. You know, everybody, it was Saturday morning, everybody was waking up. I just got there. And honestly, dude, I started to leave. I just felt out of place because everybody was not clicky, but everybody had, you know, everybody already planned on Friday night, I'm assuming, who they were going to shoot with. And, you know, they were started walking the course, shooting before the score. And I'd been talking to Axiom before the tournament. And I was walking up the hill to leave, and I seen Axiom or Andrew and Amy walking down the hill. And if it wasn't for Axiom, I probably would have left.
Right on. Well, you know, I will say I felt like Axiom, like I tried to engage with him a few times, but I think he was shy. Like I do, and I understand that because by then I had already like gone out shooting the night before. Friday was
Yep.
my first, you know, all nerves. And then I went out night shooting with on the woods course with Smo, and I did awesome. So I was like walking around all, yeah, that's right. I can hold my own, you know?
Yeah.
so, so
Well, I mean, you know,
but
if
anyway, when Axiom showed up, I was like, "Hey, man," and he was like, "Hey," and then kind of walked away because I recognized him because I knew he was Indiana folk, right? I'm like,
yeah,
"Dude, what's up?" So I tried to engage with him a few times, but I do think he had his nerves flowing because it's right when he got there, and I get that, man. I didn't want to like
oh, dude, it was his first
immediately,
tournament too.
yeah,
He'd never
yeah,
been to a tournament.
yeah. But then later, I was able to chit chat with him for a while. I think you might have been sitting with him when we talked back and
Oh yeah,
forth.
I think you told us about all the ducks you brought for
That's right.
anybody who wanted, you know, grab a handful.
Yeah, see, that was my thing. If I had a handout, people would like me. You know, it's like handing out free gum to your bullies. Keeps them down.
Well, that might have worked, but I don't know for sure. You know, I'm just saying.
Right, right. I'll try anything to make friends.
But yeah, man, Hocking was the first tournament, and I definitely plan on going back again because it's close for me.
Zach, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for coming in, Zach.
Yeah, man. That's. I think it's awesome to have something like Hocking Hills be my first because if that wasn't, I probably wouldn't be that interested in going to any others
Oh
because
man, it
that
was a
one was
blast.
it was great.
Oh, dude, everybody was out. You know, everybody was having fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All the kids running around. It was great.
The kids would take the rubber duckies I had, and they were stealing the little squeaker sound maker out of it and just keeping it in their mouths and blowing into it to make whistles. And yeah, it was crazy. When I collected a bunch of what was left over, more than half of them were missing the squeaker inside.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
Am I blocking my truck? No, okay.
It don't matter.
It's 2 for 2. I'll give up now. That's how I feel.
What are you shooting? About an 80 mil spinner?
80 mil. That's 40.
Now I like them 80 mil spinners because I can hit them.
That's right. Well, I've learned from you, man. I was on my first few lives. I kept my leather can up there so I could hit it, and that I learned from you. Bigger makes you look good. So
Heck yeah, man.
I was at the Dollar General today, and I started looking around for targets. I didn't buy anything, but I was stopping in and out real quick, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe I should look for some stuff to hang. Take a tip
Oh, dude, I
from
got me a
Rex
fresh dog bowl.
for, to make a sling
Oh no, a
or
dog
just to
bowl.
chew on."
No, the dog bowl, the water
Oh,
bowls.
bowl. I thought you said bone.
No, no, man. You get. Mikey was asking me there the other day about my baby gong.
Hmm.
It's a dog food bowl. Drill the
Yeah,
side of it and use a can hanger to hang it.
yeah, man. That's a great idea.
Oh, dude, they're like $3, $4. Beat the daylights out of them. Throw them away. Another one.
Felt that.
Ouch.
Keep doing that. So you were tying up some bands earlier, or what are
Yeah,
you
tied
tying?
up a few. Oh, Omega Premium. There is no substitute.
I'm starting to believe that, man. Starting to believe it.
Man, it'll stretch for days. The draw is light. It shoots fire.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Needless to say, I'll probably have, like a couple rolls of Sniper Sling for sale at the tournament if anybody wants it.
Good. I'll need to stock up because this is good stuff. If the sometimes the first few batches are one way, and then new batches come out that might change a little. I think
Yeah.
Chuckin was even saying that temperature can make a big difference when it's being made. So we'll see, but hopefully this stuff stays pretty consistent because I'm liking it right now.
Oh, if it stays like the first batch, I was lucky enough to get the .45 on the first run.
Right.
And I've got the .5 in white and green on the second run. And it's all top notch so far.
Yeah, I want to try that green now. I mean, the white sold me. I held out. I wanted that .45. I didn't even want to try the .5. I wanted to go as light as possible. So I
The
held out. So I had to get the second batch run. But
the
I'm liking
.5,
it.
you're not going to tell that much of a difference.
That's what they
White to
kept
white.
saying. Yeah.
Now the white to white. Now the green does have a little bit of a little bit more of a draw, but it's so light it doesn't matter.
The tube shooters sold. Nice. Mikey, I missed this tube shooter stuff. Are those Smo's tube shooters that he's making, or did you come up with some others?
Prime
Tube
fork,
shooters?
baby.
Prime fork? Oh my.
Metal core, Omega collars. They were beautiful.
Oh man, I got to stay on top of it. I've been too busy watching YouTube.
Dude, you got to watch Mikey and JB's live. That's where they show them all.
Yeah, I missed one live, and every time they go live, they have new products.
Heck yeah, man. It's called marketing.
It's called being the pusher man, Mikey. The
No,
pusher man.
he's not the pusher. He's the fluffer.
You're right. He's the fluffer. Yeah, yeah. No, that's
Mikey is the fluffer.
the fluffer. That was a horrible shot.
Oh, let's see here. Dang, Mikey. Yeah, I think anything they get in, anything new between now and the tournament, by the end of the live, it's going to be gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People are gonna want to stock up.
Yep.
I really hope I can make it. I keep going round and round if that's gonna work out or not.
Well, you got the link to the motel I sent you, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I think I might camp, but then I'm like, if it is crappy weather, I don't want to be tenting in rain,
Yeah.
and then living in my car instead or something stupid like that. Yeah.
I know I haven't done it yet, but I've got a 2018 Colorado. I want to get a truck tent.
Mm. I looked at the back, like the tents that you can pop on the hatchback. I'll probably take my Mazda, and it's a hatchback style. So I've looked at those where you can put beds in the back and a tent that comes off the hatch, so you can make the whole thing a tent. I like that idea too. Maybe I would do that. That way,
I
if
know,
it rains, it would be good.
I've been looking at the Right Line brand. They have it's a floorless type of truck tent.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a bed cover on my truck, so I don't have to take anything out of my truck. I can have it almost completely set up, roll back my tonneau cover, and then pop a tent up. But they also have I guess like you would say, a third room or a second room tent
Okay.
that you can add to it and increase your living space inside the tent. But like
Nice.
a one or a two nighter, I don't know if all that would be worth it because all you're going to do
Right.
is sleep in it.
Right. Yeah, if my wife decides to join, definitely going to do the hotel thing. She considers the Holiday Inn camping. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. If it's not glamping, it's
Right.
no. It's a solid no.
Well, I'm on target now. I missed one, but 3 out of 4. But who's counting?
Hey man, show me that sling you got in your the last sling mail from Mikey.
I like this thing. I kept the bands that they had on it, and I'm pretty sure this pouch is an 8 mil pouch. And I've got like, I think, what's smaller than 8 mil? Is that quarter? I think I have quarter.
Yeah, quarter, 7/16 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I have sitting right here. I know I have a couple rounds of 8 mil somewhere hidden that like ended up in the mix after a shoot, but I don't know where those went, but yeah,
What's up, Kevin?
this is
Join
banded.
us, man. Appreciate it.
Kevin, what is up?
Dude, that's sweet. I like the curvature of it.
Yeah, man, that fits really nice in the hand. I like this. I think I may reband this to be a long draw because I feel like I'm not getting the full potential out of it.
Oh, for sure.
And it's 90 mil.
Oh, dude, Mikey.
Mikey knows what I like. He sent me the right size.
Sent me one out of the blue. I got Davison sent me some bracelets and a badge with his logo on it and a sticker. But Mikey threw this in. Check it out.
I saw that. I think I saw that on one of your other lives or something. Does it have a sign on the bottom? Signature? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I banded it up. I've shot it a couple times. I was going to do a short with it with my new dog bowl target hack, but for the past couple of days, it's been nothing but rain whenever I get home.
Yep. Yeah,
but
man.
more likely
tonight the time changes.
Oh yeah,
get some daylight. Once we get home, we'll be able to go outside and play a little.
For sure. But more
that means
likely,
the weather's going to be like 30 degrees now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to try to do one tomorrow with Leon. Leon's been wanting to go live with somebody.
Nice.
That way we can try to get his subs up so he can do a live.
Right. How many do you need now to go live?
I think it's just 50. I thought it was 100, but I think
so did I. But I think it is smaller than that because, like, I think Adam, to make fun of Adam, he doesn't have that many subs and he goes live.
Yeah, well,
those Aussies have different rules, though.
I've tried to help Rob. We got Rob where he can do a live now, and we got Adam where he can do a live. And that's what I'm in this for, is try to help people move things forward, get into the hobby. Because I want the Juggernaut challenges this summer. I want to get in on those.
Heck yeah, man. I scraped in. I just kind of attached myself on it. I heard them once say, hey, anybody who wants to give it a try, give it a try. So I took them up on that offer. They haven't let me in on their secret little Juggernaut group, though, yet. Have you, Mikey?
Dude, I haven't got that invite either. We're still low on a totem pole.
I know. And then you went live with me. You're going even lower now, brother.
We're not.
Mikey's like, screw that guy. That's right. I think I might have to try banding something else up.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go old school. Give this a try. I was trying out the Simple Shot latex a while back because it was cold outside. And I just don't think I'm consistent with it. I'm not saying it's not a consistent latex. I think just because it's got a heavier draw, I'm not as good with it.
I think I have one of their bands left that I got with the Scout that I bought. And I cut one of them down to the 20 to 12 taper, and it's still heavy.
Yeah. No, I bought a roll of it, and I'm shooting, long draw, 20 to 12. Yeah, 20 to 12 long draw, and it's heavier than I'm used to, and I'm shooting really low.
Wait a minute, what's this? Kevin, no, you don't have to pay to play, man. You just got to get your channel going and get 50 subs, and then you can join in on the Juggernauts. There ain't no pay to play. We're all just having fun, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, the Juggernauts guys and Mikey, you can tell me to shut up if I'm wrong. not just to tell me to shut up, tell me to shut up. But the Juggernaut Challenges is open to anybody who wants to join in. It gets thrown out there, and then we all just kind of do a live in order to prove, you're not pulling a me and cheating the whole time by shooting short or, that sort of thing, or trying it 90 times before you get it right. So you go live, you do the challenge, and then, it's kind of a tournament on YouTube. It's good fun.
No. Kevin, dude, hit any of us up. We'll do a live with you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but Mikey, he's scrolling in once in a while. Whenever you make a wrench, the guys that are on my channel or Coin, if he does a live with you, the wrenches on his channel, if you give them full rights as an admin, they can put the URL code to your channel up in the link, and then that way all of our subs can see your link and hit you up with a sub to get your channel built up.
Yeah, definitely. Right on the success of others, Kevin. Not a problem by me.
Heck yeah, man. I've been doing it since I started.
That's right. I tell you, man, most people are subbing. We watch who's chatting, who's involved, and if I'm not subbed to them, I go and sub. That's for sure.
Oh, anytime somebody subs to me, I'll sub back, even if they have no subscribers. I mean, that's just the right thing to do.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, I just kind of scroll through the chats in all the lives, and if I see somebody that I'm not sure I'm subbed to, I usually go out and hit a sub.
Oh yeah.
If I can find them. It took me 3 or 4 tries to find Squat Shot. I don't know why it finally showed up, but other times it was not.
Yeah, I told him the other day he needs to change his channel name. That way you don't see a bunch of Sasquatch videos whenever you try to do a search for him. Let's see here. Dang, Gavin. Oh, Gavin, did you get the one of the brass carbon can crushers? I think you did. I don't remember or not. I don't think you've seen this one, Coin. Speaking of can crusher.
Oh my God. That is gorgeous.
Dude, this thing is a brick. I love it.
That's brass core too, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's got to have weight. I love a good sling with weight. Like
Oh,
this
dude,
one, I put the weights in it.
yep.
And I like it. I like a heavier sling. The HDPE, I love the price point on HDPE.
Yep.
But the weight just isn't in the sling. That's the biggest downfall about half these materials. I love the weight. Some people don't like heavy slings, but I do.
Dude, I like it because there's no recoil. You let
Sure.
go of the bands, you don't feel nothing. The sling is rock solid. It does not move at all.
Well, now I'm kind of wondering if I should switch out these bands. I'm starting to hit with it again.
No. Premium's the only way to go. White or green.
I don't know. They're going to have to get some premium black themselves. That way they can have the white and black look. Right, Mikey?
Yeah, it is the Omega colors. Oh, Mikey, yeah, the can crusher's a forever sling, dude.
That can crusher is nice. I've been eyeballing them. The other one, I still keep looking at the S Robin. I keep going back to that thing on the Sniper Sling website and staring at it. And I'm like, I could pull the trigger, but I don't know.
If I get one, it'll be a mini.
What's that?
If I get one, it'll be a mini.
Yeah, no, I think I'll go mini too. When I first was looking at them, I wanted full size, but now I think I like that golf ball in the hand right there. Right at the handle. I like that, being able to wrap around.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think the lion's paw is such a popular slingshot. I haven't got to hold one of them yet. I'm hoping that Andy. I will never shoot another person's custom sling.
Tell me about
But
it.
I would like to hold a lion's paw to see how it feels before I, sink 4 into one. Because they are a beautiful piece of artwork and they do have a lot of thought and planning behind them. But as JB said, whenever they first started this stuff, a fork's a fork.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's why I'm a Scrooge. I'm like, I already have great forks, and why do I need to keep buying more?
Yeah.
I go back and forth on that constantly.
I
But
know.
addiction is a hell of a bitch.
Yeah, I agree. It's like my can crusher. There's no bands on it. My snakehead, there's no bands on it. Those I might break out once in a while, band them up, maybe shoot clay with it. But I'm not willing to risk a fork hit on something that somebody has put that much time, that much effort into making. And you get into the high end customs, they're artwork, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That's I was near tears when I fork hit this guy. It's a Prime Fork Wendigo, and yeah, I need to figure out. You guys need to tell me. I got to talk to Snow or somebody about how to get that looking pretty again. I took a little sandpaper to it just to round it down, but I want to get it back to blue and pretty and barely noticeable if that's possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing, I mean, this is one of my prized possessions at this point, right? So to fork hit it, I was like, what the? I
Oh,
never
yeah.
fork hit. I never fork hit. Unlike Zach. Oh, wait, he's not here. I won't give him too much of a hard time.
Yeah. I
I'm
know.
getting new glasses though, and that's gonna scare me. This Friday, I'm going in, get my eyes checked, and I'll end up with new glasses because I know I've gone blind in the last year or so again. So I know I'm going to end up with a new set, and if I do that, I wonder if I'll be clipping my. I get real close to them now. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey says real fine sandpaper will take care of it.
Oh yeah, man. I was using like super high grit. I've got a lot of different sandpaper, and yeah, that's I can't even remember how high it was. Probably 1200 or something like that, maybe even higher. Wet sanding it even.
Well, it's on the clip, isn't it?
No, it's not the clip. It's the other side. The clip side is back side, so it's on just the front
Oh,
corner there. Yeah.
never
Oops,
mind.
wrong side. Right there. Yeah, bottom fork.
Ouch.
So yeah. I mean, I've just barely caught it, but it was enough to make it not look pretty.
I hear you, Gavin. I'm the same way with my can crusher. The snakehead that I have. Hang on a second. This guy here, Christian, made that for me.
That is slick, man. That
Whenever
is
I
real
whenever
slick.
I first started up the channel, I had been talking to Christian because I asked him a few different things about slingshots and stuff, and started talking with him. And if it wasn't for him in the beginning, my channel probably it never would have took off because he got on Misfits and said, "Hey, this is Rex, yada yada. Uh, go on YouTube, give him a subscribe because whenever he hits 100 channels, I'm going to make him a sling for free."
Nice.
That's it.
Wow.
And this is one that's, it's going to be a forever sling just because of the meaning behind it. And he sent it to me and I banded it up, shot it some. It's a 95 with a 25 millimeter tip. So it's a whole lot different than what I'm used to, and I'm scared of shooting it because I don't want to forget
I hear you. I hear you.
it. And but it's going to be one of the forever slings. It's going to be a static display for me.
I don't know if I could do a static display on these slings. I mean, the part of them is that they're meant to be used, and it's like buying a car and just keeping it in the garage yeah, and it's hard. But I mean, the other problem is you get nervous when you're shooting it, and then when
Yep.
you're nervous, you're more likely to screw up when you got the jitters too. So
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, something that has a special meaning, I'm probably not going to shoot it that much.
I get the special meeting. I mean, like this guy right here that I just got. It's not going to be floating around in a toolbox with a bunch of other frames when I'm out
No.
and about, right?
Yeah, the snakehead, and believe it or not, probably the bull that I have, I got off of Henry at Hocking Hills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was my first custom slingshot, and he gave it to me for one heck of a deal.
Nice.
Um, no fork hits. I don't even think it had been shot. He may have won it in one of the competitions or something. I don't know. But it doesn't look. It didn't even look like it had been shot. It didn't have any. I guess you would say band rash on it yet.
Right.
Just the bands hitting the carbon. But it's a carbon or carbon orange, and it has the fiber built into the clips as well.
That's
Because
nice.
I did carry that one around with me to show to people. But two things that I have found out is number one, long draw scares people. And number two, the price of a custom carbon fiber G10 scares people.
Uh-huh.
So I have switched out the bull for the hot rod that I keep with me. And I had tried to take an S1, one of the Leighton boys, one of their frames. I took an S1 and set it up short draw
Right.
just so I could show people, all right, this is what you want to start with, yada, yada. I got 2 fork hits in 2 days on short draw, trying to teach myself to go back to short draw. And I
Mm-hmm.
figured out it just ain't worth it for me.
Yeah,
It feels
man.
unnatural now.
I went through a really rough spot when I was teaching myself long draw because I was dead on short draw, and that's where I was like, okay, this is no longer a challenge, kind of so to speak, and that's how good I am. But anyway, then I went to
Well, you're
long
doing it
draw.
wrong if you're not doing it Coins way.
Right, right. Then I went to long draw and I couldn't hit crap, right? But I kept at it. And finally I was like, screw this. And then I'd pick up a short draw, go back to it, and then I would miss everything. And I'm like, now I've just screwed everything up. You know?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'm out of luck now. Now I have to learn long draw.
Oh,
And I
I hear
did.
that.
And then I stuck with it, stuck with the same build, and off to HHST I went.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that place up there is beautiful.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
I actually work up there a lot, even though
Okay.
I'm based in West Virginia. I do a lot of work in Ohio to help the other techs out up there, and I work up Hocking Hills a lot, so I've spent a lot of road time up there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a chance to go back issue, try to plan an extra day and take the little lady. They've got some beautiful caverns up there. They have a bunch of shopping.
Oh yeah. No,
Um,
I went there years ago and ended up. So what's the really famous cave? It's not really a cave. It's just an overhang, like Old Man Cave, Old
yep,
Man's
Old
Cave.
Man's Cavern.
Yeah, yeah, Old Man's Cavern. So I went out that way. It was kind of a rainy day. I had my rain slicks on, and I was with a friend of mine, and she and I had walked out to Old Man's Cavern, and then we got a little further, and there was this area. And before we went in, I remember stopping and talking to a ranger at the trailhead, and being like, how far does this go out? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, you can go up to the cavern. That's usually a decent hike. And then from
Yeah.
there, there's some other great waterfalls beyond that, but, hike at your own risk. And then when we got to a spot, sure enough, just beyond the cavern, it was hike at your own risk. And me being a small town dude whose parks around here, if you get on a trail, it's just going to eventually curve right back around to the trailhead because, it's a park inside of an area. So that's what I figured was going to happen. So we went beyond the little sign that said, hike at your own risk, blah, blah, blah. And we just kept walking. But because it was a rainy day, these waterfalls were gorgeous. And I was just blown away. We just kept walking and walking. And I'm like, oh, we'll eventually come out where we know we're at or somewhere near, And finally, I'm starting to get worried. And eventually, some dude with his dogs out there. And we start chit-chatting him up. And I'm like, look, I think I might be lost. Like, I've been walking from old. He's like, oh, yeah, just keep going this way. You'll pop out on the highway over here by the Stairfall waterfall or whatever. And then you can hitch a ride back to the campsites.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Once we got up on the highway, sure enough, a ranger comes driving by and they're like, yep, you were the two we're looking for. Because they knew we had gone in and never came out. And we had been gone too long.
Oh,
So
Lord.
they gave us right back to camp. But it was a great time, man. To this day, that just a magical place. So Hawken Hills already held a special spot in my heart before I went out there and shot.
I hear you. I know whenever me and Robin got married, we actually went to Maui and got married on the beach. And the road to Hana is just absolutely beautiful. And we went to the Twin Falls. We walked out to it. It's like about a mile and a half. It's not that bad of a hike. So you go through like this bamboo forest. You walk through this long, it's kind of a wide, what we would call a creek. It's probably about 3 or 4 inches deep. Dude, it'll almost take your feet out from under you. The water runs so fast.
Wow.
But we got to walk out there and got a few pictures and stuff like that. And anybody, if you have a chance in your lifetime to go to the Hawaiian Islands, it is a bucket list thing to do.
I want to see it. I want to see Hawaii so bad. Now, Tristan, I got to point out, man, this is awesome. You've got a new channel, TTF Talk.
Nice.
I mean, you're doing it wrong, but okay, pretty cool.
Hey, not everybody
Yes,
can do it right. So,
OTT, it's the only way to live. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
Said he put up a new logo and everything.
The pink hand waving. Oh, Homemade's in the house. What's up there, Homemade? How you doing this evening, brother? I didn't even see where Tristan logged in.
Yeah, well, he's running under TTF Talk now. So,
gotcha.
New channel name. Gonna have to sub to that, everybody. Go out and sub.
Yeah, Mikey, if any of the ranchers are still on here, we'll look up Tristan's new UR code and put it on or in the chat so we can find it later.
All right. New
Willie,
band set.
what's up, buddy? I ain't seen you on here in a while.
Willies. What is up? Now I'm missing. I put on the electric light. Now I'm missing. I don't know, guys.
That's because you're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong.
Get a bigger target, man. It works.
That would help. I might have to put up the can.
Yep. Dude, your right hand is shaking like crazy.
Yeah. I haven't had food yet. I need to eat supper.
That's not good. A little late for an old man like you not to eat.
Yeah, shooting high and right.
There you go. Thanks, Mikey. I appreciate it, man. Tristan, hopefully we'll all find you now and be able to sub to your new channel. You making it to ECSTs there, Christian? Or Tristan? Shit.
There we go.
Homemade. No shooting today. Too much rain in West here in what? Homemade. Where are you at, man? I'm in Charleston.
Charleston's also a beautiful spot, by the way. That's a vacation destination.
Yeah, Charleston, South Carolina, maybe.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, never mind. I don't like where you live. No.
It's a beautiful state. They just turned the New River into a national forest now instead of a state forest.
Okay.
And, we're West Virginia, we're tobacco spitting, four-wheeler riding rednecks.
Mm-hmm.
But the Hatfield McCoy trails and stuff for side-by-sides is, dude, it is a major, major tourist attraction now for us.
Okay.
We've got probably thousands of miles of trails and stuff in West Virginia through the Hatfield McCoy trail system.
Shooting super high. So those trails, is that some Jeep trails, wheeling trails, bike trails, hiking trails? All
Mainly for side-by-sides.
Oh, side by side. Okay.
Yeah, if you like to mountain bike, in the summertime, we have several ski resorts in West Virginia. And in the summertime, they set it up for mountain bike downhill.
Nice.
They have 4 or 5 ESPN competitions in West Virginia now for downhill mountain bike races.
Man, putting the champ down. I'm not shooting like a champ.
Morgantown. Yeah, I think we've talked before, man. I remember now because it's a little bit too far to do a meet up and shoot one day.
Yeah, I'm getting excited for the weather change because I've got a group, we call it Michiana Slingshot Club. Smo's part of it, and there's about 4 or 5 other guys right now, and I think it's going to grow. I've got a few guys on the hook locally with me that want to start getting into it, and instead of just having them come out and shoot with me here for an hour, I'm like, let's go out and meet up with the guys and really shoot and have fun. Good shooting Annie, that'll get them hooked right away.
Nice. Yeah, I've got 3 local guys now that are shooting, and one of them has a very nice farm, and this summer we're going to set up a woods course.
Nice. I want to build a small little woods course in my area, but it's going to be more like 5 or 6 targets that you stand at different angles and distances too.
Yeah. He's got enough room. We could probably put up 100 targets.
Oh man, nice.
Oh yeah, it's a huge farm. It's like 200-300 acres. But you got to be a billy goat to get to them, though. Miss.
Never. That's a hit. That's 2 hits in a row with the Wendigo. It's in the frame, man. I don't know. See, Wendigo versus Champ. I couldn't hit anything with this. Banded the same.
Hey, dude, did you get to mess around with the LTX that Nathan had, the prototype?
No.
Yeah, at Hocking Hills, he had a prototype of the LTX. The Scout X, right? How that has the integrated clips.
Yeah.
They're working on a design now for the LTX.
Nice. I told him
it's sweet.
Yeah, I told him I wanted to see a Torque X treatment, like the actual metal and clipped version of the Torque.
I think they're going that route.
He is. Just eventually. It's going to be a while. He said, "Don't hold your breath for it, but it's coming."
Yeah, I think his He doesn't want somebody to buy the clips and put them on a wooden frame and end up getting hurt and trying to sew them.
Right.
It's a liability issue.
Yep. That's I don't know. I love this torque. I love the design. And he said himself he was surprised at the sales of this. Like the Torque X just didn't sell the way he thought it would. And I'm kind of surprised to hear that because I think it's a great frame. Great frame.
Oh, dude, have you seen there's a couple hacks rolling around on the Torque to make it a quick change tube shooter.
Yes. Yeah.
That
That's the full
is,
size. This Torque X is a little smaller than
yep.
the regular, but yeah.
I think it would work on either one though.
I gotta play with tubes more. I just feel like all this stuff, the PFSs and the tube shooting, that's all designed to make me bad at shooting.
Well, I'm not going to say anything, but you know, you're already there. You're already there.
That's right. That can't get any worse, right?
I don't know. You could be shooting my level. It's a lot worse.
That screws with me, man. When I pick up a different sling or what, and like I've got my one. Suddenly, I can't think of the design, but it is a sniper sling. It was the first custom my wife got me, but she bought it in TTF instead of OTT. And so I shoot TTF once in a while with it just to play with it. And I love it, but it's TTF, and then it throws me off when I go back to OTT.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you, Tristan. That was the reason why I really don't shoot the Scout X now, is because the forks are just too long for me. You know, he's got, well, not Nathan, but Simple Shot. Their designs are mainly set up for beginners.
Yeah.
And the packages that they're putting together, you know, they're coming clipped, a couple sets of bands, and a little bit of ammo and a target. And it's set up for beginners.
I will say though, that's how I hold my torque. So I'm not, if you're pinching it, yeah, that sits up really high. That leaves a lot of room there. But
Yeah.
the way I shoot it, I brace grip and I get right up on those
Well,
tips. So
most beginners are going to be doing a pinch grip.
oh yeah. If not handling,
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to hammer grip it if they're not, doing a pinch grip, because they don't want to hit their hand. And I think, like Tristan said, like the slant roller, they would come out in the production slingshots, which, they're a lot cheaper than a custom. If they would come out with a clip version of like a slant roller or something like that with the shorter forks,
oh yeah,
that would be one heck of a slingshot.
Yeah, a lot of those Selgens, I would love to get my hands on them, but not messed with many of them. And again, I look at them and I'm like, wrap and tuck.
Yep. Dude, I didn't have a wrap and tuck frame until I got a headhunter from Hunter.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I fought with that thing for probably about 30 minutes before I got a halfway decent band tie. And then I texted Hunter and I was like, dude, what's this thing you sent with it? He's like, that's a wrap and tuck tool.
Yeah.
Because I tried rolling it off my thumbnail. I watched a few videos on how to do a wrap and tuck. And I texted Hunter and I was like, dude, what is this? And he says, it's a wrap and tuck tool. Watch Making Band Sets.
That's what I always use.
You got to watch Hunter's video on making band sets. He makes this little paracord tool.
Yeah.
That is the bomb. He makes a little tie on the end of it to give it weight. So instead of pulling the tag in toward the tip, it pulls it toward the bottom of the fork. and the weight holds everything in place
Oh, that's
where
nice.
it doesn't move around on you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a game changer. Well, it
My
was for me anyway.
my issue, so I used to use amber belt, but then I just cut these little strips now. Yeah, I use my scrap from
Oh yeah.
cutting, and this works a lot better to the tuck. But my issue is getting that first wrap, even getting it to attach to itself on the first wrap. I'll let go and it pops off, and I'm like, son of
Watch Hunter's video.
a. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Whenever Hunter shows how to do a wrap and tuck, the very first wrap around is loose. The only thing it's there for is to hold the uh, the latex in place.
Hmm.
Watch that video. It's a game changer. I'm telling you.
I'll check it out definitely. I mean, I've played with it. I'm pretty decent at rapping now, but I'm gonna check that out because there's always room for learning new tricks.
Oh yeah. I mean
Even
that
with
video
this
he
old
put
job.
together. It's your basic how to cut a band set, how to do a taper, and stuff like that. But whenever he shows how to do the wrap and tuck on the frame using that tool, it'll wake you up. And the tools are easy to make. I made like 5 of them already and give them to the guys locally that I shoot with.
Sure, sure.
And they're super easy to make. I just use a simple square knot with paracord. I ordered some, I think it was a 95 paracord. It's like a 110-pound weight,
Hmm. Hmm.
but it's a real small paracord. But where it's woven, it slips underneath the latex ties real easy, and he puts a knot on the very end of it, and that gives it that little pop to make sure it comes all the way through.
Sure.
Oh, dude, it'll wake you up, especially if you anybody that has trouble with wrap and tuck that struggles with it. It's a game changer.
I'll definitely check it out because it's still. I think the hardest thing I do in slingshot is wrap and tying.
Oh yeah,
I can do it, but it ticks me off. Not that not that I can't. I gladly do it when I have to, but
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like I said, my first slingshot was an Amazon special. That's what I competed with at Hocking Hills. The very next slingshot was the Bull. And I've always bought, clip frames because they're simple. You tighten up a clamp and you're done.
hmm, hmm.
But whenever you start going the wrap and tuck, it opens up a whole
Oh yeah,
whole new set of possibilities on
so many
different
beautiful
frames.
slings. So many beautiful slings.
And they're probably 20% cheaper, if not more, if it's wrap and tuck instead of clips, because they don't have to cut into clips.
Right, right.
And the I got the I think he called it the jackalope, the one that I won.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
D's come up with an idea. Check this out.
Wait, D's had a thought.
He had a heck of a thought.
This ought to be interesting.
The jackalope, you drill down through the very end of the fork,
I did see this. Yes.
do a wrap and tuck, instant tube shooter.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And instead of it coming, if you look at the normal way you attach through the holes that are in it,
Right.
instead of going TTF, you're going, or instead of going through the forks, you're going over the top.
Hmm, hmm.
The only issue that I'm having with it is because I don't know if I'm not used to tubes or whatever, but I'm pushing way to the right. I guess it's
That's
because it comes out the very end of the fork instead of having a groove cut into it for it to lay down flat,
yeah, yeah.
sticking out the top, and
Still getting that
it's throwing my
push.
shot to the right. But it's like anything else. All you got to do is shoot it about 30 or 40 shots, and your mind and your hands will figure out what needs to be done, and it'll happen.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I find when I can't track my ammo, when I can't track my shot, like where I'm hitting, takes
Hmm.
me forever to get on target because I can't make those micro adjustments just naturally in my head. If I know I'm shooting high, my mind will naturally fix that. But if I don't
Yeah.
know, I can't make that correction.
Amazing wrap and tuck gives me Dude, I have the wrap and tuck is definitely is for me. It's a cleaner sight picture. Don't know why, but for me it is.
You got a newbie. You got to wave.
Wave it hand. All right, I'm waving or wave it hand. There you go. But dude, if I can get some of the people that Mikey's getting, maybe my channel will take off.
Yeah, no doubt. I was kind of disappointed when Adam and I went live. Not one person stumbled in on.
Fart sandwich. Hey, fart sandwich there, Mr. Chance. Give me a like and subscribe. And Amelia, give me a like and subscribe too. I'd appreciate it. Oh, Lord. I know whenever I was on live with, I got a smiley face.
Mikey, where'd you
Appreciate
go,
it.
man?
Mikey done left me.
I think
It's time
Mikey
to
fell
hire me a
asleep.
new wrench.
Mikey fell asleep. Anyway.
But whenever I was talking with ATO, he made me a wrench on his Sunday morning lives.
Yeah.
And dude, I'll tell you that one day I couldn't keep up.
New sub for you there, buddy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I haven't tried being a wrench yet, but if you ever need me, I'll do it. There he is. There he is. You're listening.
And he's listening, man. You need to be watching. But
I like the name Chance. I've always thought that's one of the coolest names to have. But
yeah, but 2 foot long.
I don't know about the comments. I just like the name.
Well, Amia said she subscribed, so
nice.
We'll leave her on here. Don't boot her, Mikey. It might be the only subscription I get tonight.
Way high. Way high.
That's a miss. Dude, your right hand is shaking like crazy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I got to shoot off camera so you don't make fun of me.
I'm going to make fun of you whether you're on camera or off camera.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Is that more steady?
Yep, right there, shaking like a Dickens.
There it is. There it is. It's the shake. You're right. I hate getting old. No more coffee. No, man, I'm all sugared up. I had a huge brunch. We went out to this little Amish run restaurant. It was delicious, and it was for my mother-in-law's birthday. And, it's called Rintown. But anyway, we had a huge brunch, so I was full most of the day. But when you're there, they've got all the Amish candies and all sorts of stuff, cheese and everything. So we bought a bunch of candy. I've been living off of chocolate-covered cherries all day. So,
oh man. Oh Lord, that'll get your adrenaline going a little bit.
bye, Mia.
See ya,
Thanks
man.
for stopping in, and thanks for the sub to this guy. You can always sub to me. I'm Coinworker. Shameless plug.
Heck yeah, man. You know, if you be nice to the fluffer, he may put your URL in the comments. That way, find your channel.
No, man, Mikey should put his in. I have a feeling that she's more down his alley, if you know what I mean.
That may be true.
All right, let's see here. See if I can be steady.
Oh, Kevin says you're famous, Coinworker.
I know. I'm famous. I am infamous.
Dude, you're the famous rubber sniffer.
Yeah,
there
man.
You go.
That's. I will hold to it. If you go back to the lives and the live where I smell the package for the first time, the only time I ever did a smell on live, the very first time I did it, before I even do it, Mikey logs in and says, "What's up, butt sniffer?" So he was already calling me a sniffer long before I did any nose sniffing myself.
At least the butt's gotten dropped and it's on the sniffer now.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm happy about that. He was calling me out my name the whole time, coin purse, blah blah blah. It was the sniffer thing that stuck. So
Yeah, sorry, but I think I was the one who put the coin purse on you.
that's all right, man. That's all right. Like
Oh,
I said,
Zach, what's up,
we're
Big
gonna
Z?
roll with it. And Amia's back too. Oh, thank you. You get sick of scrolling? Had to come back to us?
Yeah, everybody else is probably asleep.
Right. Far and few between lives at this point.
Yeah.
Feel like I need to shoot something else.
Uh-oh.
Should we try a squirrel ball?
Go for it.
I'm not going to hit anything now. Here we go. Let me see if I got a shorter one here. Yeah. Hanging up that squirrel ball right there.
That'll work. Go for it.
Cut it down a little. Kept the string though. That's some good cord that he's got there.
Oh, heck yeah. I think he gets the high-end paracord. I hear you, Kevin. Kevin got you, buddy.
Shaking too much for the balls. Yeah, well, maybe I'll just hold on to him. If I'm shaking, it'll feel good.
All right, keep him entertained for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. Can you guys even see that? I'll try to zoom in on that. It's hanging a little low. Oh, I'll go Zen. Low and right. Got it. Second try. That's right. I'm that good. I'm that good. Shaking. I felt that one. Oh, well, okay, Mia. You take care. Thanks for stopping in twice. Make sure you give us a thumbs up before you leave.
Heck yeah.
Got it again. That's 2 out of 4. I'll
Nice.
stop there.
Here's you one I did a little hack I done there, coin. Let me get it down here. Answer to the squirrel balls.
Oh, nice. Is that like a lead weight?
It's a 3/4 steel sinker.
Okay.
Now, definitely not an indoor target.
Right.
But
it's like the golf ball I made.
nah.
I lost a ginormous. I've got I want to say like a 5 foot, maybe even 6 foot fluorescent bulb light holder, and lost one of those after hitting a golf ball.
Yeah, I did a little target hack on these. Hang them up in a tree, shooting clay with them. You talk about a nice little explosion. Turns the clay to dust.
Again. Man, I should give up. I just hit it. What is that? 3 out of 5 now. So I'm gonna go with those. Go with those numbers. If I keep shooting.
Hey man, it sounds good. Even at 8 meters.
Yeah, come on. You're not supposed to remind people that I could blow
It's a
on it and
short
make it move.
shot. No, I would never say that's a short shot.
Yeah, the golf balls are sketch, Mikey. I saw it on Simple Shot sells them. I'm like, they need to sell these with a disclaimer. I just happened to be in Walmart and saw a little 3-pack of the glow in the darks,
Yep.
and I was like, oh, I'll glue that or drill a hole through that, tie some paracord to it. It'll be nice and easy, and it'll look great out on the as I'm losing light. It'll be nice out in the range. And then, of course, I had to shoot it, and I was in my shop, and I'm like, oh, I'll just set it up in here.
Well, look who
That was
joined
dumb.
in. What's up, JB? How you doing, buddy?
Chuck in. You're up late. Yeah, man. Then I was like, I can't believe they don't have a disclaimer on there or a warning about the bounce back.
Oh Lord, dude. I know. I did a target hack using the golf ball. I thought about taking it off just because of that reason.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if you let people know, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I recommended it only be done with clay outdoors.
They're carrying those magnet pinch pouches now. Is that for like all the BBs? Is that what you're talking about? The
No,
shotgun pouch?
it's got a magnet in it for a 9.5. I got the email today myself, and it has the tab on the back side of it. So whenever you put the ball in, the the bands come against it, and then you're
Yes.
pulling the tab, and it pulls the bands even tighter
That
against the side.
I mean, in theory, that should give you a perfect release, right?
To me, it should.
I'm curious. I'm curious.
I hear you, JB. I don't want to shoot them up close, that's for sure.
Yeah, I went out. I was at the Walmart a while back, and they had one of those birds with the weight on the bottom. It's one of those self-healing Palomar plastic bird type things.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that might make a good, it was on clearance in the clearance aisle. And I was like, I'm picking this up. Set it down. I was shooting at it for a little bit. Shot one, must have hit it pretty dead center because the next thing I knew, it was hitting my shop in the background. I'm like, whoa, that was right by my head. It gave me a good return to center, even though the thing was flipping around.
Still got the
Still
return?
shot back.
Wow. Yeah, JB says the kids are still up running wild. Oh, Hillbilly, what's up, buddy? Glad you could join in to the late night crew.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna try it again. JB, I'm showing off right now. I'm 3 for 5 on the squirrel balls. You see that squirrel ball hanging down there?
Man, you need to trim them nose hairs on that Zoom.
Miss. Is it bad? Yeah. Oh my. Stop. Dang it, Kevin. Don't remind him that I'm shooting short. Shooting high now. See, I told you I should have stopped when I was 3 for 5.
Yeah. Before you zoomed in and we couldn't see you missing.
I hit it, but I hit the string. Just got my low battery warning.
Yeah, I'm down to like 5% myself. I probably need to get off here. My phone's almost dead. So, guys, if it suddenly goes off, you know the phone died.
I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
I hear you. Well, Coin Man, appreciate you jumping on. I know it was a last minute thing, but hell, why not? Everybody else.
Hey, man, you got me to shoot today. I hadn't shot yet, so getting back into it.
Hey, well, Chuck, we'll definitely see you in the morning with ATO, brother.
Yeah, man. What time is that?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be 8:30 Eastern and 7:30 Central.
Okay. 8:30 Eastern. I can do that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm up late, so who knows? Might have to sleep in and catch the tail end again.
I hear you, man. Every Sunday, he's trying to put it on.
Yeah, no, it seems like a good show. I've done the rewatch, so.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. Smell you later, you old dino. Thanks for inviting me on this A channel.
Oh yeah, for sure. And as I say in all my videos, fellas, enjoy your time, enjoy your life, enjoy your family. Most of all, enjoy your family and your friends. Make new ones whenever you can. Coin, yo, Sniffer. Peace, brother. Have a good
Smell
one.
you later. Stay on target, brothers.
You
Peace.
too, brother. Peace.